thanks for tuning in. Today we will be working on a t-shirt order. Come on, let's get started.
Okay, so let's get started. I am not a designer, so what I do is I go to Etsy to search for my designs, or there's other places other than Etsy. Design Bundles also has some good ones. But today, for the sake of the video, and where I found these SVG files that I needed for my design space Cricut, I found them on Etsy. So my girlfriend, who's this order I'm making for, she's into crafting, paper crafting, and she wanted some crafting SVGs. So in the description box up here, you can see I typed in crafting SVGs. We'll hit a search, and she kind of told me what she was looking for, and so I kind of Googled them. And what you do is whatever it is that you're looking for, you find them on here. You put them in your cart, you check out, and once you check out, you can and pay for them. You're able to go in and to download your images. Let's go to where my purchases are, and you'll see that I have downloaded the ones that we'll be making today. Okay, so that's basically how you use Etsy. Then what you'll do, I download them to my desktop. So then what you do is you'll log into your design space. And in design space, I'm on a new project. I hit new project, so this gives me my grid on here, and then I'm going to hit upload over here, and to the right, to the left, it's going to say upload an image, browse, and mine, like I said, are on my desktop. So I will go ahead and click on one of them, and this is strictly a cut file, which is what it's going to be. So I'll hit upload, and there it is. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and upload all the ones that I'll be doing for her, so I don't have to go back to this. I think it's a total of 4. So let's see. I think this is the last one. Yes. Okay. So I have a total of 4 that I've uploaded into my design space. And so then I'll go ahead and just pick one. Let's pick the first one. Crafting is my therapy. You'll hit add to canvas. And then what it's going to do is going to put it here on the canvas. Now, what you want to do is you want to resize it so that it's the dimensions that you want. And I think I'm going to hit up here at the top, if you can see that, unlock. So I want my ratios to be unlocked so I can change it. And I think I'm going to do 9.5, and then the height of it, well, the width of it is 9.5, and then the height of it I'm going to put maybe 10.75. And then I'll hit that little button up there to lock it back. So that locks my ratio. This is just a cut, basic cut. If you see over here, it tells you basic cut. It doesn't matter what color it is. You can change colors on this if you like. It really doesn't matter because it's gonna cut it whatever color I have on the vinyl. Whatever vinyl I put on my mat. So with that being said, what you'll want to do is click it so that the box is highlighted, and then you're just going to hit attach. And the reason that I hit attach for this is so that when I go to print it, it doesn't print, it prints it exactly the way that I see it. If you didn't do it, like, let me hit detach and I'll show you. If you go up here to the corner where it says, there's a green button up here, it says make it. Do you see how it spreads it out? Crafting is down here, therapy is up here, and some other pieces are separated over there. So that's not what you want. So that's why we go back. Let me hit cancel. That's why we go back and we highlight it and we hit attach. Okay? After that, you're just going to hit make it. And then when you make it, because this is heat transfer vinyl, you have to mirror your image, okay? So over here to the left, it says mirror image. So you'll do that and it'll go ahead and mirror this. And then we'll hit over here, continue. And right now it's just searching for my, through Bluetooth for my Cricut, which is behind me. And it's vinyl, and it's telling me to go ahead and to load the material into the mat. So now we'll switch over to show you how we load the material, the vinyl on the Cricut mat, and how we enter it to the machine and begin the cut. Okay, so here we are at the table. This is a Cricut, standard Cricut grip mat. It's 12 by 12. And what we'll do is we'll take a piece of vinyl. This is heat transfer vinyl. Must be heat transfer vinyl. And I'm going to line this up to the left-hand corner. I'm going to put it down, and then I usually just take a brayer just to make sure that it's down good. And also, what I forgot to tell you, when you're putting your heat transfer vinyl down, because you had to mirror the image, when you have your vinyl, you will have a shiny side and a dull side. You'll want to make sure that the shiny side is face down to the mat. And the reason for that is when the image prints, it's going to be mirrored. So when you go to weed it, you're going to pull off the back, and it will be, you'll see when we do it, it'll be, the transfer film is already on there. So you're just going to pull this away and weed away what you don't need. So that's how you load your heat transfer vinyl on your standard Cricut mat. Now we're going to go ahead and put it in the machine. Okay, so now we're going to load the mat to the machine. And there's two guides here that you'll place the mat underneath. And then over here, you'll see an arrow facing up and down that's blinking. You'll go ahead and hit that, and it'll go ahead and load the mat. You can release it. And then when you see the little C blinking, that means it's ready to cut. So you just press the C, and it should begin to cut your image. Let you watch it just for a little bit. Okay, so we're back and we have unloaded the machine, finished cutting, and we have gone on ahead and unloaded the mat. Some people like to leave theirs on the mat when they weed. I prefer to take mine off. So now what you'll do is you'll just take your weeding utensil, and what I do is I take it up at the top, the very top corner, and I just pull it. And what you're trying to do is separate it from the heat transfer carrier. So now, as you pull it back, you will begin to see the image on what you cut. And this is just the big stuff right here that I'm weeding out. You'll actually have to take the little utensil and weed out the more detailed and the smaller stuff. But this is just the big stuff that comes out first. So we put that to the side. Just keep in mind when you do this, this is what I'm doing here is all one color. And so it's very simple because you're really just weeding the one color. But I mean, some folks you have to, there's certain designs are different colors, like this word or mine may be red or something like that, and then you have to piece it together, piece the vinyl together, which can be very, very cumbersome and very time consuming. But and sometimes I have to, you see me flipping it back and forth because I want to make sure that I'm weeding out the portion that's supposed to be weeded out and not taking up something that isn't. So that's just a precautionary that I do. I just turn it around to make sure that I have what I have, because there's been times where I have taken out things that aren't supposed to be taken out. And it's also very good to have good lighting when you do this, so that you can see what you're supposed to weed and what's not supposed to be weeded. I do have one of those boards. They have some boards that they have that you can print it. I mean, put it on there, and it lights, gives you different light settings on there, just depending upon the color of the vinyl and the brightness that you may need to see it. But that's basically what you're doing. And so what we're going to do is we're going to finish weeding this out, and then we'll come back and we'll show you how we go ahead and transfer this to the t-shirt. Okay, so we are back now, and we are in the process of going to make these t-shirts, finish up this order. So what I like to do is do a pre-press on the t-shirt, and what I'll do is just place it on the heat press, and I'll just let it press it for maybe about 5-10 seconds. This is just to get the wrinkles out and everything. I do have my heat press heated at 375, and I'm going to be pressing these shirts for about 45 seconds. Okay, so now that we have the shirt here, I always just check to make sure that it's even on both sides, and then I use this, and it's kind of a little melted here, but this helps me to keep it centered. You just place it up around the corner, and normally it's usually about 3 inches down from the collar crease is where you'll put your image. And so the image that we're going to be putting on here was one that I had earlier. There was a bunch of them that I had printed and cut out, and so I just kind of want to show you that. You guys are going to be reversed, but this is what it looks like after you have weeded everything. You'll have it like that, and this is why it had to be flipped on reverse when you print it out, because this is plastic here that it's on is called a carrier sheet, and so that's actually how it goes face down on the t-shirt. So we will just go ahead and center this, and we'll move that out the way. Looks good to me. I forgot one step that I always do as well. I will take my, where
is it? Where did you put it, Tammy? Here it is, hiding from me. I'll take a lint roller just to get anything that may be stuck on the shirt. We don't want anything stuck up underneath the vinyl or anything like that. Just roll it. And then again, we'll place this, get our centering. Just a little, hair a bit more. All right, looks good to me. And I just put my little Teflon sheet on top. Try to flatten that tag. I'll go ahead and let that go. Okay. So what we do is lift that Teflon off of there. And then we'll go ahead and peel that transfer sheet off. Everything looks good. And then what I do to just seal it in, so I'll place that Teflon sheet back on there and let it sit for about maybe another 10 or 15 seconds. And that's gonna do it, you guys. That's how you press a t-shirt. And she's ordered 5 from me, so I've got a couple more to do. So what I'll probably do is wind up playing some music and speed up the process so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do this 5 times. Alrighty. And there we have it. T-shirt number 1 done. Stay tuned. I'll show you the rest. I just want to say thank you for tuning in today and working on a customer's order for me. Today we did a total of 5 t-shirts, and I also made her a tote bag as a gift. My appreciation for her supporting me. And if you like what you see, please hit the like button below. You can also subscribe and hit the bell so that you will be notified when I do upload new content. Hopefully I'll be uploading content on Tuesdays and Thursdays are my goals that I'll be shooting for. And I'd love to have you as a fan base following me and just enjoying what you see me create. Thanks, and until next time, have a great day.